So Tyson Fury and Francis Gano, like, what's happening here? What is this?
Yeah, it was a project for a box fight in the Saudi Arabia in Riyadh that happened last year, end of probably October last year. And it was a huge project for Unit 9 studio. And I worked among 5 developer team, and I worked on the AR part. So putting the fights together and triggering the boxing movements and the punches and interacting with the rest of UI, playing around with the lighting and with the environment.
So people would stand there and they could see the fighters if they look up.
Yeah, and you could take a screenshot or a selfie with the fighters, and you send the video to the website, and you enroll to a promotion, and you can win some. I don't know exactly it was some amount of money, but people, for example, could win a ticket to the fight, and with all the expenses paid, and it was great.
Exciting. Okay. So this is an example of immersive advertising.
Yeah, it's basically using the AR. AR was part of the work, right? Because it was huge. Did that had this promotion and all the content parts talking about the fighters and blah blah blah. And the AR part was specifically to show the fighters, show the statistics of the fighters, and to promote this promotion to taking the selfie, right? So they are, it was one, it's part of it. And there was a second part, which was it was a sky effect using a wall that we could put the fighters, giant fighters on your sky, and you can see the giant walking around.
Okay. Now let's look at the second video. So what's happening here? Snickers.
Yeah, it was it's the second part of advertising for sneakers, right? So we in the US they had a campaign using NFL players to promote the sneakers, right? And this one was specifically for the Super Bowl. So it happened on the Super Bowl, and it happened on the stores, the supermarkets, and you could put this vending machine slash fortune teller,
Yep.
and it was basically you can play around with you throw a coin to the machine, and the machine will tell you the fortune. And in this case, it's a misfortune.
Great. That looks fun.
Yeah, and yeah, this one the AR part was basically the it's a trade-off. So it wasn't exactly slam or word tracking, right? So you
Okay.
can put on your in front of you and play around it, but you couldn't walk around the booth. But
Right.
even so, it was great. It was a great play.
Yeah, interesting. So when you get a project like this, for example, this particular one, do you pitch the idea to the client, or do they have a requirement already? They know what they want and they ask for it.
Yeah, in both cases, I did it for 2 different companies. The second one, the sneakers one was for Blippar, and the first one was for Unity 9. So two big studios, right? And they basically they are hired by agencies that has the idea of they are experience, but a rough idea, not exactly. They know what they want to do, but it's role of the AR agency, the AR studio, to tell them what works, what doesn't work, and how to do it for real.
Mm. So you say that, this is cool, you find it really cool, but how can you help the client understand that this is cool or this can be beneficial for them? Because the client, they just want to make their business grow, right? They just want to make more money. They want more customers. So how can this help?
Yeah, and then tell the clients that it works, right? The engagement of the audience with immersive campaigns is much better than a TV campaign, for example, and it's already proven. And I think when you can see the advertising on TV and you can interact with it using an AR, web AR app, and you can download the game and play with this game, you can build storytelling, right? And you can build uh, disengagement with the audience. So I think this works a lot, right? So if you just put a campaign on TV or just do a web AR app or just do a game, if you can put everything together, it works much better than just if you just one thing.
Yes.
Just invest one thing.
So you call yourself an immersive creative director.
Yeah, it's actually I'm a kind of mix of creative and developer, right? So I have both skills. I started with development as I was a kid, basically when I was 10 years old, and I when I did the university in advertising area, right? And so I learned a lot about art directing, and creative directing. And well, probably 10 to 12 years ago, I started to mix up everything. So I got the skills that I had in the past with development, and I mix up with my 3D skills and my creative skills. And I had the chance to put everything together, doing creative tech projects and advertising and all this kind of stuff.